Hello, my name's Graeme and I'm Director of English Language Programmes for the British Council in Brazil. I'm also lucky enough to oversee teacher development throughout Latin America, so it's my pleasure to address you, members of Peru ELT networks, in response to a kind invitation from my colleague and friend, Leo Marin. I apologise for reading to you during this video, but I'm afraid I wouldn't have had time to memorise everything I wanted to say in order to send you this message. I hope you'll forgive me. This brief video is simply to reinforce our belief in the importance of online learning technologies for both students and teachers. There is no doubt that the Internet has enabled English to act as a tool for social inclusion and professional development of millions of people all over the world. Peru is no exception. Through the Internet, teachers and students are able to take an active part in the global conversation, that is, express their ideas, preferences, experiences and hopes in a language which the world will listen to. Allow me to quote from a fellow linguist and friend, David Crystal, generally considered the world's #1 authority on English. In his publication, English as a Global Language, Professor Crystal says, Of course English is a global language. You hear it on TV, spoken by politicians from all over the world. Wherever you travel, you see English signs and advertisements. Whenever you enter a hotel or restaurant in a foreign city, they will understand English, and there will be an English menu. So why is this news? What is so special about English? What does it really mean to say English is a global language? A language becomes global when it takes on a special role, importance and significance in most countries around the world. The reasons for English having risen to such importance may be related to the historical context, political developments, access to knowledge, for example via publications and the Internet, the media and cinema, international travel, education, and information and communications technology. If there is one predictable consequence of English becoming a global language, it is that nobody owns it anymore. Or rather, everyone who has learned English now owns it and has the right to use English in the way they want. Another David, this time David Graddle, author of a publication commissioned by the British Council entitled English Next, informs us that an inexorable trend in the use of global English is that fewer interactions now involve a native speaker. The way English is taught and assessed should reflect the needs and aspirations of the ever-growing number of non-native speakers who use English to communicate with other non-natives. This is precisely what is happening in chat rooms and discussion forums everywhere you look on Web 2.0. Increasingly, world governments and educational institutions are turning their attention to the provision of quality English language learning by younger age groups. There is no doubt that knowledge of English leads to greater competitiveness and productivity, and learning technologies, especially online courses and resources, are an important tool in achieving that aim. The world has changed. The teacher is no longer the only point of contact with the English language. Many students are now exposed to the language through the Internet, video games, TV, music and technology in general, and are increasingly resistant to a teacher-dominated classroom, where their voice is seldom heard. Students are becoming more autonomous, and in many cases taking more responsibility for their own learning and development. Whilst at the same time, teachers in regular school classrooms are rapidly losing respect and institutional support, including teacher training. This situation has meant that many learners have found themselves turning to the Internet, where there is a guarantee of contact with and immersion in English, enabling them to acquire this important life skill. Many thousands of students are searching the web for resources such as those provided by the British Council, which will allow them to develop and perfect their use of English by means of interactive games, podcasts, videos, chats, articles, exercises, and social networking tools, including applications for Facebook and Twitter. English plays a vital role in increasing opportunity around the world. It provides access to the information with which individuals can learn and develop, and it provides access to the networks which are vital in building and maintaining economic links. Perhaps more importantly, it provides a common language to share knowledge and ideas, and to create the kind of trust and understanding which is vital in negotiating and agreeing our common future. At the British Council, Our vision for the future in this crowded, dangerous and beautiful world depends on people of all cultures living and working together on foundations of education, mutual understanding, respect and confidence. I'd like to invite you all to step into the virtual world created for you, teachers, by visiting our global home for teachers at www.teachingenglish.org.uk. We hope you will find the free resources available there of immediate use in your classes and of longer-term interest for your own professional development. Of course, we cannot talk about ELT and technology without thinking about our students. That is why the British Council has developed 2 different portals for learners, one of which is aimed at learners over the age of 12, accessible by visiting learnenglish.britishcouncil.org. The other, Learn English Kids, is for young learners and offers lots of fun and games, songs and competitions for kids, including the opportunity to interact with other young people learning English around the world. Don't forget to tell your students all about it and maybe even visit the site in class so they can see for themselves what fun it can be to learn and improve their English online. In the next video you'll see I'm going to demonstrate both the Teaching English website and the Learn English website so you can become more familiar with the resources available. Bye for now.